Okay, the email question is, should I start my author profile page now or after I publish the book? Okay, don't have a hat here today, so it's the best I got. You start your author profile page the day you start writing. This doesn't mean that you fill it with books that you've written and accolades that you've gotten. It means that you're setting up a professional sort of page. And it's kind of the same with any social media presence you're going to have. You establish your image eventually, but you got to start somewhere. And having an author page helps you have a spot where you are from the get-go establishing what you write and who you are. And it's a page that you're updating like every month or every other week as you learn things about writing pitches and writing a lot of different things, such as um, here's who I am as an author in case you want to pitch it to somebody, or here are the sorts of things that I write about, here are the sorts of things that I talk about. So you start off as early as you can. And it doesn't matter how good you are. I'm doing this in a hotel room. I don't have an actual hat to toss down here, so my Uncle Hats thing is kind of on the fritz right now. But I've done a bunch of other videos just kind of from wherever, and you can't be picky about where you start. But I mean, here I am in a hotel room while my wife is off at handbell choir. But you have control over when you start. And so you start as early as you can. Make your author bio page, make your author website. You can make a free one. You can just have a little single page bio website for free on WordPress or Squarespace, any number of places. Because the point isn't to wait until you're a famous author. The point is to start viewing yourself now as an author, which is now a business personality. And that's why you start as early as you can and you just work at stuff until you are more experienced with it. Even videos like this, you just start at the bottom and you work your way up. But it's okay to start at the bottom, but you still have to work your way up. Uh, Watch the Critical Drinkers bit on should you start a YouTube channel. He actually says a lot more there and a lot better than I do. One of the things he says is have some idea what you're going to say. Better yet, have a script that you practice and you follow. That's one of the reasons that I have a hard time making these videos is because even when I have a script, I end up deviating from it. So I have to record a video a couple times. But don't let that stop you. And certainly don't let that hinder you along the way. Because if there's one thing that I've learned, it's that you can really always keep learning. And the point isn't that you ever master it, but the point is that you become a better student. And better students eventually help worse students become better. That's what teaching is. So you got to start at the bottom, you got to start bad, and eventually just work up. So this video is posted very first draft, very right off the cuff. And I know it won't go anywhere. I know that people will end up looking back at this one and going, he had no idea what he was talking about. You know what? I'm fine with that because this is not going to be the last video I make. So, as I learn more, you will see my videos get better. Eventually, there will come a point where you see that my videos have improved to such a degree that there's incremental improvement after that. It's kind of that 80-20 thing. You do most of the work in the first, like you get the most distance in the first 20% of the time that you're doing it. And the longer you go on, the fewer returns you get. And I mean, it's just the 80-20 rule, diminishing returns. But that does mean that you get better fast. You get good fast, you get better slower, and you get great slowly. And that's just how the breakup of it is. And this is starting bad, but you got to start in order to get anywhere. And that's the point of this video. So that's Uncle Hat's advice. Should you write your author page before or after you've actually started writing? And I would advise you to start it beforehand, but then also to continue improving it. Uncle Hat's advice. Good luck, and I'll see you all at the next video.